Some people are not rejected because they are wrong. They are rejected because they arrived too early with a truth the world was not ready to face. History has always treated visionaries the same way, first with silence, then with laughter, then with resistance. Not because they were foolish, but because they saw what fearful minds were not ready to face. This chapter is about the hidden burden of seeing ahead, of carrying truth before the world has language for it. If you've ever felt judged, dismissed, or isolated for believing in something bigger, this is for you. Because sometimes being misunderstood is not a sign that you're wrong. It's a sign that you're early. The visionary's burden, misjudged by fearful minds. Being a visionary is often painted as glamorous. People imagine bold leaders, revolutionaries, and inventors standing proudly on stage, basking in applause. The reality is far less flattering. Visionaries are rarely embraced at first. More often, they are misunderstood, resisted, or even ridiculed. Why? Because their eyes see what most refuse to look at. Their minds stretch beyond comfort zones. Their voices challenge the safety of conformity. And that frightens people. Fear is the first instinct of the average mind when it encounters something unfamiliar. So, instead of curiosity, visionaries are often met with suspicion. Instead of support, they are met with doubt. Carrying an idea the world is not yet ready for is heavy. That is the visionary's burden. The visionary doesn't just change the world, they change the weather inside it. They shift the emotional climate from fear to possibility, from resistance to curiosity, from silence to song. So if you carry a vision, carry it with grace. Not for applause, not for proof, but because the fire chose you and the future is waiting. Fear masquerading as judgment. When people mock or resist a visionary, it is rarely about the idea itself. It is about fear. Fear of change, fear of losing control, fear of being exposed for not having seen it first. Yet instead of saying, "I am afraid," people project that fear outward as judgment. That will never work. You're crazy. Who do you think you are? These aren't reasoned critiques. They are defenses. They are afraid of trying to silence the possibility. And the visionary, standing alone with their conviction, has to carry not only their own uncertainty, but also the weight of other people's fear. The loneliness of the visionary path. If you've ever had a bold idea, you know the silence that follows when you share it. Sometimes it's laughter. Sometimes it's a dismissive shrug. Other times it's quiet disapproval. That moment cuts deep because visionaries crave connection like anyone else, yet their ideas often isolate them. A visionary's burden is loneliness, not because they want to be separate, but because they see what others don't. They speak in a language people haven't learned yet, and until time catches up, they walk alone. Misjudged motives. Another layer of the burden is suspicion. Visionaries are often accused of arrogance, ambition, or delusion. People assume they are chasing fame or trying to be superior. But in truth, many visionaries are simply compelled. They cannot unsee what they see. Their vision is not about ego, it is about necessity. Yet because fearful minds cannot comprehend why someone would risk comfort for conviction, they assign motives that fit their own limited view. You must be showing off, they say, or you think you're smarter than everyone else. The reality is usually far simpler. Visionaries feel a duty. They see a possibility so clearly that not acting on it feels like betrayal. And that duty is quiet. It doesn't shout. It doesn't seek applause. It simply insists. Visionaries often wrestle with their own doubt, their own fear, their own longing to belong. But the vision keeps knocking, not because they want to be seen, but because they've seen something that matters. The collision with fearful minds. When vision collides with fear, sparks fly. Fearful minds cling to what they know, even if it is broken. They would rather live with familiar problems than face unknown solutions. So, when a visionary proposes something new, it feels like an attack. It exposes their smallness. It unsettles their sense of safety. This collision is painful. It often turns into rejection, betrayal, or exile. Families reject their own. Communities ostracize their brightest. Companies silence their innovators. And history repeats itself. Progress resisted, then accepted, then celebrated when it is too late. And in that delay, something sacred is often lost. Not just time, but trust. Not just innovation, but intimacy. The visionary doesn't just lose applause, they lose connection with those who might have walked beside them. And the fearful mind, in its resistance, forfeits the chance to grow in real time. But here's the quiet redemption. The visionary keeps building, even in exile, even in silence. Because the fire isn't fueled by approval, it's fueled by truth. The courage to be misunderstood. The greatest burden is learning to live without immediate validation. Visionaries must accept being misunderstood, sometimes for years, sometimes forever. They must hold steady while people misjudge them. That takes courage, not just to persist, but to stay human without growing bitter, arrogant, or cynical. To carry vision is to carry fire. Mishandled, it burns. Managed with care, it lights the way. The personal side of the burden. This chapter is not just about grand inventors or historical figures. It is about you. Maybe your vision isn't world-changing. Maybe it's a personal business idea, a creative pursuit, a way of living that feels true to you. If you've ever been told, that's unrealistic, then you know the sting of this burden. People misjudge what they do not understand. They fear what they cannot control. They resist what threatens their sense of normal. If you feel their judgment pressing against you, remember, it is not proof that you are wrong. It is proof that you are ahead. You don't need a stage to be a visionary. You just need the courage to honor what you see, even when others don't. Whether your vision is a new way of parenting, a healing practice, or a creative spark that won't let go, it matters. And the moment you choose to protect it instead of dilute it, you step into the lineage of those who dared to believe before the world was ready. Have you ever carried a vision that others misunderstood before they finally saw its value? Drop it in the comments. Your story might be the reminder someone else needs that being doubted doesn't always mean they're wrong. Sometimes it means they're early, and their fire is still meant to light the way. How to carry the burden without breaking. Carrying vision does not have to crush you. It requires tools, emotional, mental, and spiritual. 1. Ground yourself in your why. When criticism comes, your why keeps you steady. Why does this vision matter to you? Why does it burn in you when others dismiss it? Without that anchor, judgment can pull you off course. With it, you can withstand storms. 2. Expect resistance, don't personalize. Resistance is not about you, it is about fear. Recognize it for what it is, a reflex, not a verdict. People's doubts are often projections of their own insecurities. 3. Find a circle that gets it. Every visionary needs at least 1 or 2 people who see the spark and say, "Keep going." Isolation breaks people. Connection sustains them. History shows that behind every bold leader, there was often a small circle of believers who refused to let the fire die. 4. Pace yourself. Visionaries often burn out trying to drag the world forward too fast. Remember, change takes time. Plant seeds, build in steps. Protect your energy so you can last long enough to see the fruits. 5. Accept being misunderstood. This is the hardest part. You will not always be praised. You may never be fully understood. Accepting this frees you from the trap of needing constant validation. It allows you to keep building even in silence. The hidden gift of the burden. It would be easy to say the burden is all pain, but there is also a hidden gift. Being misjudged teaches resilience. It forces you to develop inner strength instead of relying on external approval. It refines your motives. It purifies your vision. If everyone applauded immediately, visionaries might grow careless or arrogant. But the struggle humbles them. It teaches patience. It sharpens conviction. In the end, the very resistance that hurts them also shapes them into leaders strong enough to carry their vision into reality. Remember this, being misunderstood does not mean you are mistaken. Sometimes it means you are carrying a vision that fearful minds cannot yet hold. Not everyone will understand your fire, and not everyone is meant to. Your job is not to shrink your truth to fit their comfort. Your job is to protect the vision, walk with courage, and keep building even when the path feels lonely. Because what is dismissed today may become the very thing that changes everything tomorrow. If you feel trapped in patterns, environments, or beliefs that quietly shrink you, and you know you're meant to outgrow the version of yourself you've been living as. This is about moving from limitation to liberation. And if you're ready to take the full journey, you'll find my book, Breaking Free from the Static Mindset, linked below. It's designed to help you think clearer, grow stronger, and move beyond the limits of your environment, so you can create a life that actually expands with you. Don't just think about this, work through it. The free chapter preview in the description gives you real depth and guidance to start moving out of this state. You can download it for free now. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one, and don't forget to subscribe.